Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you all for your kind words about my father. We've been a part of this behind the scenes for 27 years, especially my mother. On behalf of the Abbott family, we would like to thank everyone here for carrying on my father's legacy by continuing Harvest for the Hungry. We would specifically like to thank the AARP, the Girl Scouts, Safeway, WBAL, and U.S. Post Office. Without you guys, this would not be possible. Right now, my father is probably looking down at us, smiling from ear to ear, knowing that the people here have the same amount of passion that he had. He did have a lot of passion, that is for sure, and he loved the phone. He had no idea what a text message was. He did not use a phone. He just started using a phone maybe 2 years ago of his own. This was his baby, and he would be thrilled to know that this is continuing.
Again, thank you, everybody. Just a couple of comments. I'm just going to echo what David said. This really was my dad's baby. In fact, it was probably his fourth child. You know, he probably got just as excited about this food drive as our first day of college, when his grandchildren were born, our weddings. But if you notice what I talked about, it wasn't about the holidays. It wasn't about Christmas. It wasn't about Thanksgiving. Not that he didn't like those holidays, because he loved celebrating them with us. But he always had a pet peeve that people tended to be the most generous during those periods of time. And he wanted to diversify throughout the course of the year and try and raise food for those that needed it during other points of the year. So that's where we've heard it said a couple of times, you know, hunger takes no holiday. The second thing I wanted to do, and everybody's mentioned it up here, the success of this whole drive has been about passion. And you've heard it from everybody that's come up here to speak. It's been about passion. But the other secret ingredient is the other two things that we mentioned. How easy all you guys make it, and how you make it aware. Whether it's through the media, at the stores, through these beautiful bags. By the way, that's my mom's favorite color, the red. So she loves that. But it's the awareness and how easy you make it. That's why it's such a success. The other thing I wanted to mention is that the symbol for Harvest for the Hungry, the hands helping each other, has been such a strong part of our life for as long as I can remember. I got to tell you, right now I'm wearing cufflinks that have that symbol on it. If you look at my mom, she's actually wearing a necklace that has it on it. And I will tell you that one person in my family actually has a tattoo. And I'm going to tell you that it's not my children, it's not my wife, and it's not me. So that leaves my mom and my brother, and I'll let you guys decide which one it is. But the importance of that symbol is really what it stands for. And it's people helping each other. And that's what this is all about. And I got to tell you, I got a flavor of that last night. I was in Chicago, and I got home late last night. And I was driving up my driveway, and on my doorstep was this food that you see here over on the side. And my first reaction was I was going to yell at my wife and my children for leaving food out in the bitter cold. But instead I went out there and I picked it up, and you know, this is the letter that was attached to it. And it just says, in memory of your dad, here's a contribution for the kickoff. And that's what it's all about, you know, helping everybody and being, you know, helping everything. And the goal that he wanted was to feed everybody in Maryland. Anyway, you know, that is from the Ford family, and again, they've made a big contribution. The final thing I wanted to tell you is that if anybody ever saw my dad give a talk, he always thanked one particular person. And that particular person happens to be the CEO of our family. And that's my mom. And I got to tell you, the CEO has been very worried about this. Not just the legacy of my dad living on with this food drive, but ultimately how people, whether they'd be helped by all of his work being fed. And I have to tell you, being here today has been so special for all of us, because I think that's alleviated a lot of those fears, because we see everybody still coming together to try and accomplish my dad's goals. But as a CEO, you know, they always have demands on you, right? So this week, she actually uses the phone as well. She called my sister, she called my brother, she called me, and what she wanted to do is she wanted to make the first contribution to the food drive. So as a family, we are donating these 50 bags that you see in front of you here just to kick it off. And this is only a start. We'll be in different Safeways and doing everything we can throughout this drive to continue to promote this very important thing that my dad wanted us all to be part of. Again, thank you very much, and thank you for everything that you guys do.